Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your nightmares will come true. Today I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me a few years ago in an unusual and chilling place, a car graveyard. This experience still makes me shudder when I remember it. It all started on a cloudy autumn day, when we decided to explore an abandoned junkyard on the outskirts of town. We had heard rumors about this place, about how old, rusty cars piled on top of each other forming mazes of twisted metal and broken glass. We were intrigued by the idea of discovering what else could be hidden among those forgotten remains. When we arrived, the place seemed to be taken from a post-apocalyptic nightmare. Lots of vehicles stretched as far as the eye could see, their colors faded and their shapes distorted by time and weather. The air was heavy and filled with a metallic, rusty smell that seemed to permeate our lungs. We began to walk between the cars, treading carefully through the debris and weeds that grew between the abandoned vehicles. The silence was oppressive, only interrupted by the creaking of our footsteps and the wind moaning through the nearby trees. A sense of growing unease accompanied us as we drove deeper and deeper into the car graveyard. In the midst of exploration, we realized that we were not alone. We heard strange sounds, like distant whispers and the jingle of metal echoing around us. On several occasions, it seemed that something or someone was moving through the shadows of the cars, watching us with invisible but penetrating eyes. The tension reached its peak when we found a particularly old car in relatively good condition, isolated in a part further away from the tank. As we approached, we noticed that the windows were fogged up and covered in dust, but something inside us prompted us to investigate further. As I opened the car door, a shiver ran down my spine. The interior was intact but covered in a layer of dust that barely hid the traces of someone who had been there recently. In the back seat we find a children's toy, a worn and stained teddy bear, as if it had been hastily forgotten. We decided to leave the place quickly, with the feeling that something else was watching us from the shadows. As we drove away, I would swear I heard childlike laughter fading in the wind, like echoes of a distant memory that should never have been awakened. Thank you for watching this video. Remember and dream of your innermost demons. Sometimes, forgotten places hold stories that challenge our understanding of what is real. Until next time. Bye. Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your nightmares will come true. Today I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me a few years ago in an unusual and chilling place, a car graveyard. This experience still makes me shudder when I remember it. It all started on a cloudy autumn day, when we decided to explore an abandoned junkyard on the outskirts of town. We had heard rumors about this place, about how old,